welcome. I'm very glad to have you with me for this cardio and core workout. So what we're going to be doing here is burning fat, getting our hearts and lungs good and strong, and also chiseling our midsection. Cardio is the cardio of your choice. I'm going to be skipping, using a jump rope. We're going to be doing jump rope. If you don't want to do that, you don't have a jump rope, your space isn't suitable for it, by all means do a different type of cardio, or even just because you want to, right? Jump on your exercise bike, stepper, rowing machine, bust out some dance moves, do a yoga flow, whatever cardio you want to do, you can do that when I do the skipping during this cardio interval, so keep that in mind. You don't have to do the same as me there. During the abs moves, I'm going to give you some options so that advanced people can get a challenge and beginner people can still join in and get sculpted abs too. It's a very flexible session in that way. 45 seconds per exercise, so these intervals are short. We get 15 seconds recovery time in between. That's quite long in terms of a sort of interval workout. So really dig in during those 45 seconds, yeah? Do not be afraid to push outside of your comfort zone. It's only for a really short amount of time. That's how we get fitter, that's how we torch fat, that's how we get stronger. Let's do it. 45 seconds. I'm just going to start the timer here. Here we go. Cardio first, remember, cardio of your choice, or come with me if you want to do skipping with a rope. Let's go. If you're coming into this workout already warmed up, you've already been quite active today, maybe you can really go for it from this first interval. If you're not warmed up, if you haven't been very active yet today, you might want to ease in, you might want to march in place here instead of doing, fast-paced cardio, right? Or you might want something a bit more in between, like I'm doing, sort of moderate pace. And I'm thinking about activating my core, switching on, all those muscles of the core that support my back. Nice strong midsection, good posture. Alright, that's how short your intervals are, keep it in mind. Get the rope out of the way, we're going to hit the deck now, get down on the mat. For our first set of abs. Now, you can have your hands down to support you here behind your back. We're going to lift up the feet and we're going to bring them in towards the body, extend them out. In, extend. Beginners, you might want to drop them between rests, have a little bit of recovery there. More advanced, you might want to take the hands away, but we really want to be careful that the back doesn't start to round there, okay? Want to bring the knees in nice and tight. Fully extend out, bring them in. Good interim for most people is just very lightly support through those arms so that the back can stay very straight. It's hard to talk whilst doing these. Extend, really pull those knees in. Extend far out, bring them in close. If you found that hard, don't worry too much. Because it's early on in the workout, some of these abs moves might feel a little bit harder at the start than they do once you get into it. Once you've got warmed up, these muscles need to wake up a little bit. Stand tall. Let's go with our second cardio interval then. So if you're with me, with your skipping rope, let's drive our knees up nice and high and think about nice tall bodies here. Whatever cardio you're doing, in fact, let's think about activating the core. Let's think about good posture. Nice long spine, pulling through the midsection, long neck, chin up, standing to our full height, strong and proud. If you're starting to feel warm and you can move the legs a bit faster, let's do that. Okay, side plank, so let's get down on the mat again here. Palm down. Now, here are your options. Beginners, you can have this knee down for extra support there. That's fine to do. You can also be down on the elbow. So pick your option. So beginners, get in this position, stay here. You're more advanced, we can extend that leg. Make sure that the shoulder is directly above the wrist, okay? So make sure the body doesn't start to drift back. Crucially, keep this hip nice and high, then let it sag down. If you're more advanced, for the last 20 seconds, can you lift that leg and raise the arm? If you're not ready for that, fine, please don't try and do it. This is an option so that advanced people can be challenged. through that first version with the knee down. You do what you need. 2 more seconds. All right. Careful how you come out of it. Let's get set up on the other side. So beginners, look, if you're not ready to do that advanced version, no need to do it, right? This is a challenge for your core. You're going to get results from that. If you don't feel this, we extend the leg. Come with me, we're in the interval. Yeah? Then we can reach the arm up. In fact, we only did 20 seconds on the other side, so let's keep that the same. Check that the shoulder is directly above the wrist, that's important, and that the shoulder is packed. So that means the shoulder blade is into the back. You've got a big distance between the ear and the shoulder. Now we're on 20 seconds, so if you're more advanced, arm and leg go up. Pull the belly in, trying to keep the body nice and flat. Shoulder is still above that wrist, and let it creep over. 5 more seconds, hold tight. 2. And there we go, come on. Hopefully a bit more gracefully than I just did. Okay, we've got a cardio interval. We are racing through this. We're over a third of the way through the workout, right? So, the cardio, keep going with your cardio. The cardio sections are not really meant to be recovery. If you really need recovery, take it, go a bit slower. But you know, look, like I said, we're a third of the way into this workout already. It's short and it needs to be fairly intense. So, do not rest on your cardio intervals if you don't absolutely need it, right? Let's get some speed. Let's get those knees nice and high, nice big movements, powerful movements. If you're doing this as part of 30-day game changer, you know, we're very much focused on sculpting and strengthening, so make those movements big and powerful and strong. It's not so much about speed, it's about power. Okay. Abs again, let's get down. This time, we're going to have a nice straight body, extend the legs. We can have the hands down once again. And we're just going to lift straight legs. Up and down, up and down, just tapping the floor with the back of the heels. Straight back there. So just make sure that the back doesn't start to round. And if you can, have the arms extended, please do, but only if you can do so without the back rounding. The shoulders shouldn't start to round forward. If they do, hands go back down, pull up long through that spine. Only return the arms there if you can hold that flat back. 1 more. Okay, let's get back up. It's time for some more cardio. Coming up to the halfway point now, yeah? Didn't I tell you this session, it goes by in a flash. Inhale, exhale, let's go, cardio. Nice and tall. Remember, your cardio is a time to work your heart and lungs and to build power, nice big powerful movements. You know, if you're on an exercise bike, please consider increasing the resistance. Whatever cardio you're doing, put some gar into it. So, if you're skipping with a rope like me, let's drive our knees up really high. Pull the core in strong. Standing to our full height, driving those knees. 4 more seconds here. Okay. Side plank variation again. Just as before. You have the option of being on the elbow rather than the palm. So elbow will be directly below shoulder in that version. Get into position, the interval's about to start. Knee can be down if you're a beginner. More advanced, let's have straight legs. Reach the arm up, and we're going to thread that needle. So beginners, you can still do this with the knee down. Please keep going, don't copy me here now. But if you're a beginner, your knee will be down. And you would do thread needle like that, yeah? What we're aiming for is for that shoulder to stay over the wrist while we get that turn through the body, okay? So we're turning the whole of the rib cage as we thread that needle through, yeah? As we thread that hand, that arm, under the body. Over and through, and release. So could you feel how that activates all sorts of muscles around the core, yeah? Really gets in there. And let's do the other side. So knee option is there for you. Extended legs if you want to. Arm goes up, everyone, whether you're on the knee, elbow or full. We all do the turn. Reach up, turn through. Keep that hip, keep this hip nice and high. Keep it tight. Control it, work it. Reach and through. Reach and through. This is interval 10, meaning we are 2/3 of the way through this 15-minute blast. 2/3 of the way through the workout. Make it work, make it count. Reach, one more. Okay, cardio time. Get up in your own time. Adjust yourself. Let's get ready. Final third. Let's make the most of it. Yeah? If you want to see progress, to get fitter, to get stronger, let's go with the cardio. From really short workouts like this, there's only one way of doing that, and that's by putting in the intensity while you're here. Guys, some days, you know, you're going to just show up and go through the motions, and that's fine. I would far rather you do that than no exercise at all. Don't let the automatic excuse generator, as I call it, that we all have in our minds. Don't let the automatic excuse generator say, I'm not in the mood for a fully intense workout, so it's not worth doing anything. Show up and do this. March out in the cardio if you need to. But there also needs to be days, and you know, there needs to be days where you really dig in and go for it. And with these short intervals we can do that, so we know it doesn't have to be for very long. Right, abs again. And you guys are always asking me for abs exercises, right? Here are your ab exercises. Doesn't take long to do. This time, our legs are apart, big distance between the heels there, light support from the arms, and they come up in that wide position. But still, the focus is on keeping the back very flat and straight. Reach up. Reach up with those legs. Keep that back flat and straight. If you can bring the palms together in between. And just start to get those hands through in between the knees. Legs stay straight. Just a few more there. We've got 3 more intervals and then the whole session's done. Just taking a second to stretch out my back there before getting up. This is your last cardio, so what are you going to do about it? Last opportunity to go for the burning cardio. Let's hit it. So I'm driving my knees up high. I'm really thinking about driving those knees up now, keeping my body tall, my posture strong, proud, confident. Chest is open to allow the oxygen in. Yes, let's go for it. We are so privileged to be here together, being able to do this, having the physical ability, having the technology, having the space, all these things, right? It's a privilege. We feel gratitude for it, we make the most of it, and then the results just follow, right? Yes, let's go. Get in there. Get in there. 5 more seconds here. Doing it for the joy of it. Doing it for you. Doing it for that feeling, yeah? Last abs. And then after this one, actually, it's really just a stretch. So this is your last blast of effort. And we are combining the 3 abs moves we've done on the mat. So it's going to be this one with the knees in. Extend the legs out straight together. Lift here. Legs are apart. Lift here, yeah? So it's like a W, an I, and a V with the legs, yeah? W, I, legs together, legs apart, into that V. If you can do it without hands, but supporting you, we're going to go for it like this, okay? Tap the ankles, tap the shins, through. Just a couple more of those the shins, through. One more. Ankle, shins, through. If you like that one, check out my other workouts on my members site. We've got ones where we build up to that more, where we do it for longer. An amazing exercise for front abs and the whole of the core, hip flexors too. Now, I'm going to do a side reach. If your knees don't like kneeling, by all means do this standing. You can even do it sitting on a chair. I'm going to actually kneel up here so I can really get length through the side of the body. Let's start by reaching up, over to the side, because we work the weights, we work the obliques, as well as the abs here quite a lot today. So I just really want to make sure that I release that before finishing. Return to that middle position, just rolling the shoulders out to the other side. Please stretch for longer at the end of this. Definitely want to stretch your hamstrings and any areas that are tight for you. But I wanted to keep this to 15 minutes. So I'm going to close here. Back to center. Roll the shoulders. Come on up to standing. Roll up in your own time. Please hit that like button. Please share this with your friends. It's totally free on YouTube and will remain so. But if you want more from me, I'd love you to come check out my website. Literally hundreds of my workout videos there. Every level, all kinds of different equipment, workout types, different goals. You can see me, I've got you. I'd love for us to spend more time together. Get you into absolute killer shape, get you reaching those goals, okay? See you in another one soon. Well done. Bye-bye.